and welcome back. This is my world where I'm trying to build a bots and rails mega base. So it started out as a base in a box. This is the base in a box. The base in a box got modified a little bit as we played through the first part of the game. We needed various outposts to get going. There is a lot of solar being placed currently and an annoying copper outpost right in the middle of this. This will all be ripped up soon and I'll place solar across it. That should tidy things up quite a lot. The plan for the solar is when I have finished this row, I am going to decommission these 3 stations. I'm going to start ripping up all of the drone ports from the top downwards. So I'll rip them up, I'll put down a blueprint over the top to fill in the gaps. Then I'm going to put in a new rail, maybe around here, I'm not sure, and build out the next strip. So that's the plan. This whole quarter is ultimately going to become solar. So what I might do is start building solar from the bottom up. The issue with that is we have a lot of land to fill. So I might do it from here across. I don't know. Anyway, we will figure that out. But right now, at the end of the last episode, we had built the rocket site up here. Rocket launching. We started commissioning trains, did the first train which delivers all the stuffs, started the second train which delivers the rocket specific components, and realized we didn't have rocket control units being built. So today's task is to build rocket control units. Let's do that. So the first thing we need is a blueprint of a 3-in 1-out site, and we have a few over here. So that is a 3-in 1-out military. That's as good as anything. Okay, so this is a good line. I really want to get the radar because that's a nice anchoring point down to there. Okay, so that is our 3-in 1-out design. We don't want the beacons or the assembling machines. Yeah, and everything else I will pull up by hand. And this can go down there. Great. So let's put down the skeleton. And then we will come back in a minute and do our actual design. There we are. Right, so I want to pull up all of this. There we go. And we have some pesky wildlife. All of the wildlife can go. At some point in the eternal quest for better UPS, I may end up having to pretty systematically go through and delete everything on the map which could be active. So that's all the fish, all the trees, everything really. I'm sure there are mods that do it, so maybe I'll use a mod, I don't know. Right, let's grub up all these trees so that that's done. I'll need more rail. Yeah, more rail. But apart from that, I think we're good. Right. And the rail train has a trash car at the back, so that's convenient. The wood can go in. Maybe that's enough. Well, let's take it all and we can put back what we don't use. In other news, our FPS has gone back up to about 50. And I haven't done anything between episodes. I mean, this is literally a save from where it was at 35. I've done nothing other than go away and come back. So I'm not sure why the difference in performance. No doubt it will all become clear in the future. Thank you, autosave. Actually, let's go to options. And where is it? Other, maybe? Save every 20 minutes. Okay, that should cut down on the annoying. Okay, that's all that. Is that a rock? Yep. Is that more rocks? Right, and I have an adequacy of rails. Let's put most of it back. All right. And I don't think I currently need mining drills or stone or batteries or steel. Or wood. Right, that'll do for now. So I would like to do a little design for rocket control units. I've got a feeling it's going to be a straightforward one. Rocket control unit. Oh, it's 2 in, 1 out. Okay, so right, let's do this from map. So I'm going to take out the whole of this. There we are. And I'm going to get a new blueprint. Well, that'll teach me when I should have looked at the thing before I built it. Okay, so I need a 2 in, 1 out. Okay, so green science is a 2 in, 1. Let's double check that we have got one. Yeah, it's 2 in, 1 out. That's it, that's red science, that'll do. And I'm fed up of having to do things on stupid levels of zoom. We have an issue with radar coverage. So there's a sort of a sort of thought problem with the radar coverage. The radars are to one side of each build. Unfortunately, that means they miss off the stacker. So I think I might systematically go through and move all of these to the back. That would give us radar coverage of both sides, but it is one of those things I will need to do across the entire map, which will be a little bit frustrating. Okay, this is our new and improved layout. I'm going to take up that. Okay, I didn't take away enough of the original. I don't know what these two are doing. They can go. Okay, I've got enough of it that side. Right. Oh, something's off by something. Yeah, this whole thing's wrong. Let's take it all up again. Right, take all of that. Don't need that blueprint. All right. Wish things wouldn't jump around when you're trying to. Let's try again. Okay. And this clearly is not the right suit for doing big building because I'm out of battery again. Okay. Third time lucky. Let's take all that out. Okay. Okay. At some point, I may go back and redesign the entire thing to have much more standardized builds. Maybe. Thank you. Okay, so back to our build. Where were we? Right. Rocket control unit. We can productivity module it. I have managed to delete my blueprint of a beacon. But that's fine, it's an easy one to get back. Okay. We can do close packed beacons. Yep, that's the full coverage. We'll have an in and an out. Provider, requester. This needs to be powered up. We can't set the requests until it is. Okay, so that's, wow. So it's not really requesting anything in 30 seconds. Let's check to see this is, yeah, 30 seconds, 1 and 1. It's sped up, and it, last time, yeah, 8 for a 30-second run. That's okay. So it would have been 1 in 30. It's actually 22 a minute with all that added in, with the prod mods and the speed. Okay, so 13 of these is what we need for our design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See if I've managed to count to 12 correctly. And that says 10. 11, 12, 13. Great. I can now take a blueprint of this because this is a single strip. I can head over to here. Oh, something else to do. Sorry, before we go, limit the output to 2 stacks. So we definitely have requests. We have the output cap, that's better. Right. So we will build this, then we'll find out what speed the whole site is. Then we will deploy trains for this site and for the next site over. And here we go. So 1, 2, 3. Let's rip this up. Right, is that lined up? I think it is. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we need to find out what we need to build, and it's going to be everything. Let's start collecting all the things. So, do I have assemblers? No, I don't. Do I have second setters? No, I don't. Do I have boxes? No. Okay. I was out of prop mods. Okay, so that's that. Let's put all that down, and then we'll come back for the next lot. Right, so that should be everything from those items done. Yep, so we can put pretty much all of that back in. And that's quite a neat trick. So you click on an empty box in your inventory and it will put everything that's filtered back into the car. If I did it here, it would just put everything in my inventory in, which would be sad. Okay, so the next one is all the beacons and power poles, because I'm not convinced we've put down all the power poles. Okay, the annoying thing about this is now we can't run through easily. Okay, that's all the beacons. Do I have power poles left? Yeah, I have 20. Okay, so maybe that's all right. So now I need more beacons. They've all gone. And then we can take as many speed modules as we can carry. Great. And we appear to have all the speed beacons we need, but not the modules. Right, all of you come in. So in my other playthrough, I've added various mods for better power armor because I just don't want to be fighting with inventory sizes and lack of drone recharging and all that stuff. Here we're staying fairly vanilla. Okay, so this is going to be rocket control units. Okay, and I don't know what the stack size for rocket control units is. The quickest way to find out, though, is to put them in your requests. So they stack to 10. Okay, so we will have 400 in a car. There we are. And we will be loading one chest at a time. So, and we have 8 chests, so that's 3,200. There we are. Oh, of rocket control unit. There we are. Then let's max rate this to find out how many stack inserters we're going to need. I've got a feeling it's not many. Okay, so this is hopefully going to produce 1.7k of rocket control units a minute. So we're going to need several of these builds. Right, so stack inserters. 1-to-1 load, less than 1 to go the other way. Okay, so we just need a single box here. We don't need 2 boxes. Don't know why I'm doing that manually. So given that this uses so little material, it probably isn't actually a problem that it's placed in a silly place. Right, so this is going to request $400 of those. Okay, that's all 8 of those. All 8 done. So we are ready to rumble. This can now be fired up. So let's take a train home. Oh, before we do that, we need to name these stations. And I'm going to do it in person. There we go. Rocket control unit, and this can be processing it. And this can be speed module 1. Okay, so that should be that all done. Then we need to drop off a couple of Logibots, which I don't happen to have any of. We can fix that though. So this is going to be logistics. Logistics supply. This one is fuel supply. Okay, now let's just have a look from the map. Okay, these all have sensible names. That's sensible names. Ah, we have a couple of Cray names up there. That's fuel, that's fine. Okay, so this needs renaming from Philip Hansen to logistics supply. That train is on its way. And this one to fuel supply. Okay. And where is the logistics train? It's on its way, because I need to seed both of these sites. So I need to grab some out of the train when it arrives. I don't know which station it's going to. I'm now watching the mini-map, which is a weird thing to be doing. Alright, it's going around the corner. It's coming down. Down further. Okay, it's going down to this build. Come on, quickly in. Okay, and why? Oh, these chests aren't capped. Well, that's unfortunate. That's probably a fault all over the map. I sort of don't care, because, you know, logistics bots. But there we are. But still, right. Okay. So next thing, let's head home and set up the trains for this. Let's go to shed. Oh, shed has an at in front of it to find it, make it easy to find, hasn't it? There we go. Okay. Then the next site we're going to be building is the labs. And I actually don't know how many labs I need, so, or how many we can fit. They stack to 10. Let's ask for 100 and see what happens. I'm going to need to dump a lot of this stuff out. Right, in the meantime, these support trains can be sent home. So let's delete that. So this should be base construction, shouldn't it? Okay. Then I want this one to go home as well. Those two can get resupplied and stocked. Okay, so we have this iron being actively picked up. Okay, looks like only one train is active currently. And we're heading into the shed now. Okay, so the first thing, this is the low density structures train. This is the one that we tried to set up last time and couldn't. Rocket fuel low density structure, then this is going to go to rocket control unit. Okay, so I want to temporarily auto trash those and those, just to get rid of them. Then let's build this train. So this can be the advanced circuit train. So this is going to go to, sorry, advanced circuit? No, this is the processing unit train. Processing unit, inventory full, and then to rocket control unit, processing unit, inventory empty. Delete that. Copy, automatic. Right. Copy that over, send it on its way. Then the next train we need is speed modules. This is going to kick all the circuit production into high gear. Right, so this is going to go to speed module. Inventory full. Rocket controlled unit speed module. Inventory empty. Copy automatic. Right, let's grab some more locomotives. Paste. Automatic. Okay, then this train goes to rocket fuel, low density structures, then to rocket control unit. Inactivity. Then to silo. Rocket materials. Inventory empty or inactivity? I think we have to go with inactivity. Do I want to chant 60 seconds? No, but I definitely want to chant for it to be more than 5. So there we are. So let's copy that. Then I need to make a clone of this train, and it's going to be an interesting train to copy. So that's got that right. Then we need to paste over the filters. There we are. How are we doing for these? I think we might have 100. Good. That's those trains. So what do we have left? The only thing left to build is the labs, and we will do that in the next episode. So until I see you next time, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.